Versant is everywhere. Wherever the science is, they are there.
We have feelers out in many different geographies. So we're more likely to hear of something or have a connection with somebody that's coming up with an idea or building a company, I think, than in most other VCs.
I think the Versant infrastructure is very important for us because they have this global network. They are best connected with all potential investors that can help us for the next financing rounds. And they are also very well connected to the farmers, so basically to our customers.
Versant has a unique geographic reach with offices in 7 key cities such as New York, San Francisco, San Diego, Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, and Basel.
Basel, Switzerland has access to some of the best technical minds, analytical capabilities.
There are over 20,000 healthcare professionals and scientists working in this region. Basel is the headquarters of number 2 and 3 top pharma in the world. And in Basel, there are over 85 biotechs registered in the area. It has a very extended network of CROs and consultants, and it is a place that is geographically very, very convenient. Also, if you want to reach out to other institutions or opportunities across Europe.
Having a broad reach, a broad network with people who are on the ground in many places in North America, on the ground in Basel, access some of these top universities, the ETH, Oxford, Cambridge, ICR.
I think it's also been a big benefit to tap into the opportunity that exists in those places others have really ignored.
San Diego is known for the chemistry, and it's also known for early stage discovery and innovation.
Places like Scripps and the Salk Institute and UC San Diego serves, it's a hotbed of generating ideas.
UHN, we exist in an incredible biotech hub. We're associated with the University of Toronto, which is ranked in the top 5 medical schools and medical research anywhere in the entire world, and a very strong affiliation with 10 or 11 academic hospitals that are linked to that single university.
When we embarked on our lead program that ultimately led us to the identification of BDTX 189, this resulted from a project team that was on 2 sides of the ocean.
But we've also worked with Versant in New York and in Boston and San Francisco, bringing together our key opinion leaders and our consultants side by side with their key opinion leaders, their collaborators, to build companies like Black Diamond.
So deal flow is just all the ideas that are flowing through the system. Within a given VC, it's the ones that VC gets access to. And you don't just want numbers, you want quality. And so we think that we can get that by putting in some constraints, having a broad network of individuals who are tapped into other great scientists and entrepreneurs.
So we now have VCs coming to us with opportunities saying, we think the Ridgeline model is fantastic. We have a great opportunity, but how are we going to develop this? That's fantastic validation for the model. I think it's really adding for deal flow. And I think it also is great to bring in other VCs early on in order to build a syndicate from the beginning.
When you think about the market and what the need is from a patient perspective, this is fundamental to the kinds of research that the Toronto community has made investments in, the kind of people they've tried to hire, and the groups and the networks that have been created to try to address that.
Versant has such a great track record working with academic co-founders in the Bay Area to launch companies. That's the template I was looking for, thinking about what I could do with Versant.
The fact that we have an experienced team and a very well-networked team allows us to have very close relationships with the pharma and biotech community.
And these are experts that are not concentrated in the Bay Area. They're distributed across the world.
This has huge advantages. It allows us to understand what is it that pharma is looking for.
And Versant has those relationships with oncologists, clinicians who run clinical trials in lots of different geographies.
I think that the Versant network helps us a lot in finding the right path for the science we are working at.
They'll see us wanting to pursue a particular idea and they'll say, oh, we just spoke to this academic in Canada or we spoke to this academic in Spain. Let us make that contact for you.
Also, we're now building our team as we grow the company in the Bay Area. And we want to hire the best, the brightest individuals, no matter where they're from. And having Versant connections in these different locations gives us reach to potential future employees that might be recruited to the company.
So there's not just one way to build a company. There are dozens of ways, and we'll have access to the greatest diversity of ways to do that through our geographic reach.
Fantastic science is taking place all over the globe. It really is an international enterprise. So I think the investment group that is going to be the most successful here in the new millennium is going to be the investment group that really can scout across the globe for the best people and the best science and the best opportunities.